Let's go, let's go. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go. Mic check, 1. Okay. Is anybody out there? Broadcast comment. Welcome back to Breakaway. Round 13 of Bahrain. We got a live one. The Mercedes is out. The Mercedes is out. Tires. We got Bonga out on track. Let's see how it goes, man. He's on that out lap. Check in the comments. Starting to turn 8, 9. Had it turn 10 down to 11. There's 10. Welcome back. I think we have as full a grid as we could, which is some exciting times. Mic check, please confirm if you can hear me in the comment section. Just type in that fire flame emoji to show that we live, that you can hear me. Confirm proof of life. Let's go live with Bonga, guys. Go live with Bonga and see how it's gonna handle this one. Down my home straight, gear 5, gear 6, open DRX, open, and the first lap of the race, qualifying. You have a yellow sector, you have a yellow flag, assuming someone is just giving space, takes turn 1 pretty nicely. Alright, thanks Romeo. I see your comment down there. Turn into DRX, open that rear wing, into turn 4. Turn 3, turn 4. I think it's a good lap so far. It should be a purple sector since it's the first one to set out on track. There's some cars on the way. Make space. Starting to turn 8. Takes that nice, does not miss apex. Thank you Red Bull for making space. Yellow sector, sector 3. Let's see how it takes turn 10. Was a bit messy. Bit of oversteer there, but I think we still have it on track. Let's go. 7, 8. Come on now, down into 10, 11. Catches that apex, takes it nicely uphill and loses it. Ooh, Bonga. That will not count. That will not count. Do we have a live one? Do we have a live one? His teammate, Tabo T92, still on his out lap. A man with insane pace, I must say. Into turn 1. Let's see how this goes. Welcome back to Breakaway, people. I think we've all missed racing so very much, man. Be it watching, be it racing ourselves. I think ESCOM has been very unfair to us. But yeah, these things happen. Oh, Bonga is the fastest lap, about the 139. Oh, because he was the first one to set out. But I think we saw how that ended. That time should trickle down eventually. Tindo comes in with a 130.9. Any predictions of time there? What other times are we looking at? Oh, I think he takes turn 10 pretty beautifully there. Good traction up the hill, nicely shifting up. Great stuff from Tabo T92. Go live with him into turn 11. Nicely done. Lucho comes in with a 137.5. I think he's going to need to go and improve that time. 13 seconds, 13 minutes on the clock. Come on, Tabotina in 2. Done. Brown Boy says we're expecting a 128. Oh, from who, man? Hey, these guys are flying. There's Sanashira there. Let's see how this one ends. Done to the final corner. Misses that apex. Max does a 129.6. Same times coming in. Turbo T92 is already 129.7. That will put him in P2. Let's see. Sanashira already. Tim was already set out of time. Who do we have? The Nucho. I think the Nucho's on another flyer. Nah, warming up those tires. Twitch! Man, newly married. Congratulations, Mr. Twitch in the Alfa Romeo. Into that tricky right-hander. Uphill. We're still looking for that 128 from Brown Boy's prediction. We're still looking for that 128. Yellow sector, yellow flag in sector 2. Quite a lot of cars on track. Selby Sango, a man coming from tier 1, looking to return back home into tier 1, of course. Makes way. Bonga. Ooh, my man. King Streezy. Let's go live with King Streezy. Man known for pace, a man known for this particular track. We'll see how he does with these ground effect cars, man. I think he's been having quite a rough start to the season with quite a lot of corrections there in his steering. Let's see how this goes. Down into turn 10. Very tricky left-hander, this one. I think he takes relatively nicely. Could be better. Uphill. Shift up to 8. Quick left-hander coming in here. Down to 3. I don't think it's looking that good. Manages to save it. Straw is going to need to come. King Rapture coming from tier 2 with the mid-season. There's a car in the way. Thank you, CZ. Think he might... invalidated there. Invalidated. 86. Think he might be looking to put in some times. So, 10 minutes left on the clock, guys. We have Max, Turbo T92, Sanashira, Tindo, Spyzo, the Nucho, Twitch, Selby Songo, P8, and Bong, and P9. Mendry rounding up that P10, but I think he's sitting with the 158. Not a representative lap. I think we still have 7 more drivers who still need to set up a time. Man. Django! Purple Sector 2. No, the other Sector 1, I lied. Let's go with the Django. I think he might just make sure that Brown Boy's predictions get to fruition. Everything's just looking clean. Let's go live with Django. Uphill. Down into turn 11. It's 10-11. Oof, but Django's just taking it pretty nicely. Keeps it a bit left. He's straight in that uphill. Black down into gear 7. That quick right-hander hits the apex. These are crazy lines, guys. Even when I try them myself, yeah, it's not about me because it's supposed to be a beautiful story. Let's go, Django. Looking like a very solid lap. Beautiful line coming out down to the home section. He's sitting at a 127, 128, 129.1. That's provisional pole by Smart Django. Will there be anyone to cross that 129 time? We can wait and see. Django sitting at 129.1. Just a 10th off. Man. I'm looking for those predictions now, guys. Give me your top 3 predictions up in the comment section. Let me go into the comment section for a little bit. Let's go live with someone on a flyer before we go in. I think the gens are going in there. Salvi Sambo in the Aston Martin. I think he would want to set up a time. Sunderland Bands, another very representative time sitting there. Let's go live with Bonga. I think Bonga's gonna be having a tough time, man. I think there's something up with his fence is sitting in P5. New to New to tier 2. Had a bit of a good start, I must say. Bonga having a bit of a rough time tonight. 86er. Ferrari. Former tier 1 racer. Let's see how it's going to be looking. Yet to set a time. The drivers yet to set a time are sitting is King Rapture, 86er, and Kid K. Anyone on a flyer? Django brings the car home or running out lap. Cabo T starts out at 129.7. That's a good time. Sitting in the second row. Is there anyone who's gonna be able to cheer Django's time? I can only wonder. Sanele Mzansi, very fast driver, moves up to P5. Oh, I think that's quite a lot of cars on track. Spencer taking that car in. I wonder is he happy with his P6 or is he gonna just send it one more time and try and just move up the front, because I know he's a gent with a really good start. Let's go live with 86. Man in the Ferrari, known to really good pace. Let's see how that goes. It gets tricky. Validate. Keep crazy. Let's see how this is gonna go. Uphill, down to 10-11. Thank you for making way. Left-hander. Oh, looking interesting. Django, Max, Tamati 92, Sanashira. In the top 2 rows. Double red. Let's go Kid K. Where will he end up? We can only hope and see. Shout out to Kid K. Keeping a bit tighter than he should down there. 124, 125 seconds. 7. It's not gonna be a really good lap. Hey, 30, 31, 31, 7. Kid K moves into P10. Good representative time. So we need Rapture and 86 to set up a time. Man Ray. How's Man Ray? Time trial king. Sitting at 2 minutes. I think this is the end lap. This is the outlet. 132.5. That puts Man Ray in P15. I'm expecting him to put in a much better time though. 5 minutes on the clock. He must have set Apex with that straw. Saudi Songo, 7-10's up. He's sitting right now in P15. So that could potentially move him up a couple of places. Because I think he's having a much better lap here. That's pretty good turn there. Nice team shift going up. Petrol pumping. Petrol finishing. Let's go, Selfie. Flash by Sanele. Flash takes that up to a really nice very tricky right curve here. Fast right-hander. Nicely done. Nicely done. Purple sector 2 from Saudi Songo. Flash the boy. Let's go. Let's see how this is going to end up. I think it's looking like a pretty solid lap. Looking at a 129 or early 30. 128, 129, 130.5. That puts him in P7. Flash by Sanele. Saudi Songo. Let's see how it goes. Turbo T92 took the reign from Django by 100. By 100. Is Django going to be able to take pole position? Let's wait and see. Spencer trying to move up. Since he's been moved up to P9. Spencer's got really good pace, I must say. It validates. I think he took that a bit too straight. Validate. Spies on his outlet. Let's go live with Django. Menre sitting in P12. I don't think he'd be comfortable sitting right there. All those overtakes he's gonna have to make. Car in the way, car in the way. It's Django, where's Django, guys? Where's Django? Where's Django? Streezy. Come on, Streezy. Come on, Streezy. Come on, Streezy. Let's go, Streezy. Set of corrections there. Our throttles down. Let's see how this is gonna go. I think Streezy might be struggling and misses that apex there. I think he might be struggling a little bit here, man. Touches the curb. It's looking a tad bit messy. I don't know. Let's see how this is gonna go. 86 is sitting in P15. Rather surprising. Ooh, where was Django's left? Django sits at a 128.9. How insane is that? I must speak louder, Chief. Where's my mic? Wait, let me cook some settings. I think it might be my audio settings. I have a relatively loud voice. Speech. Other cars, voice chat. No music. Master volume. Okay, please tell me. Please tell me if you hear me better. I just adjusted my audio. I have a relatively loud voice, so I shouldn't be speaking any louder. Alright, thanks, James. Thank you there in the comments. Alright, let's go. Django. If you retire in the pits, Django with the 128.9. I think I was expecting to see a few more 29s in all 28, sorry, in all honesty. 1 second on the clock. Do we have any live ones? Tower T92 with the 129. I think he's going for that pole position, man. Go ahead. Thank you, Crash. Appreciate it, man. Come join in, man. Or you're practicing for racing, man. If so, join in. Let's go live with Tower T92. Opens it really wide. There we turn 4. Nicely done there. Has to shift down to 5 and then. Oh, using high gears, man. Okay, interesting. Taking notes out here. Nice line there. Because he's at apex. Will Tower T92 stay in P2? Or will he snatch that pole position from the Django? Alright, Crash. Nah, it's all good, man. Let's push what we have to, man. Always appreciate your availability. Thank you, sir. Let's go live with Tower T92. Into the third sector we go uphill. Spizo, DNF. Oh man, sitting in P6. He'll hope no one gives him a faster time. Tower T9 is quite a... these guys are really impressive with the way they drive, man. I didn't check if he was up on his time. We'll just have to see at the final end. Time is done. It's now or never. Now or never. I think he had a bit of a moment there. Walida, 129 flat. Does improve on his time, but not enough to take up the Django. Gets the checkered flag. Sanashiro gets the checkered flag. Max is sitting in P3. Rapture takes that. Let's see, Max. Are you gonna not? Invalidate. Anyone on the flyer. I propose Yakala with those gear shifts. I don't think this is a lab. Tindo. Who else? Who do we got? I think that might be your grid, ladies and gentlemen. Bonga sitting in P11. Not looking like he's got. Nah. Kid K Easy in P12 wouldn't want to finish in that position because what? There's no point. Ain't no point there. Oh, neutral. Mendre, Time Trial King. Where's our Time Trial King sitting? Mendre sitting in P14. He's gonna have his work cut out for him. Hard. All right, let's go. I think everyone's got the checkered flag. The two that don't have the three that don't have the checkered flag of Giannis. I don't know if they retired in the pitch. I think 86 says also he's got the checkered flag. That might be your grid, ladies and gentlemen. Smarts Django. Turbo T92 in that Mercedes, the W13. No one's favorite car, but Ace. What can we say? King Rapture and P3, joined by Max in the second row of that grid. Sanalem Zanzi joined Spice also in the third grid, third row. Yeah, man, this guy kills the time trial, man. We're hoping to see that pace converted to race pace, and eventually to points, because that's what counts more than anything. Sana Shira sitting in P7, Tindo, Fenty, and Salvi Songo round up your top 10. Outside the top 10, we have Bonga, Kid K, The Noob Show, Man Ray, 86er, King Streezy. Streezy's not having the best time in the world, guys. And then Twitch. Welcome to Breakaway Mondays, Tier 2. Let's see. 4 seconds remaining. Tisiboni. Hey, D-Wax, who's Ubaba, man? Who is Ubaba? Right, let's go, guys. What are we with? Am I stuck? Okay, there we go. There you have your grid. Fastest time, only one driver in the 128, which is Smarts Django. I think known for really having good pace. Turbo T92. I'm looking forward to the starts now. I think Django will be able to hold on. Was going to be an interesting start because Rapture, Max, Sanalem Zanzi, hey, another man there. Spice also has a Jamaican flag. Hey, wow. Where's this man from? Fence, who's newly promoted into Tier 2. One of those mid-season contracts. One of those mid-season contracts. I think he's already managed to register some points, which is quite good start because it can be very daunting moving into a new league. So big shout out to him and Rapture. They're holding up their own really well. And yeah, welcome, Bahrain. It's going to be very interesting. I think these guys, we all know that Breakaway has had some new signees and some new people joining. So as Breakaway, we're going through a bit of what can I say, a metamorphosis. You know, people still need to fall into place. You know, like, so quite a lot is going to happen, and that's why you have all these pacey guys in all these different tiers. Should take about 2 or 3 seasons, and then yeah, it's going to be interesting. Adding on the amount of work you fellas are putting in, all the practice, all the improvements. Every other week we be getting impressed by a new driver. So yeah, man, let's go. Chief, I'm just talking. If I keep quiet, it's awkward, man. Mara guys, I'm stuck. Guys, I'm stuck here. Okay, it's just loading. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like, there's a lot of transformation crash happening in Breakaway, man. Like, you know that. And I think a lot of it is going to be delayed by load shedding, you know. But it's quite interesting to watch, man. All these times, you know, you remember how there used to be a time difference in, especially qualifying times between tier 2 and tier 1. But now you can take a tier 2 time and it could easily be in a top 3 position in tier 1. So it's quite a stage of transformation, you know. 11 seconds to go, guys. Let's go. Ben Kobe, teammate. He's probably Jamaican. Nah, I wouldn't write that off, man. We are international. We are international. What's going on now in the outfield? Leading the way, I must say, guys, Williams has the ugliest steering wheel in all these cars. For all you know, that's why they're so slow. It's not even their power unit. Let's see. Strategy, 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 strategy. See, so the top three decided to go in on the hard tire. Max, looking maybe to pull away, open that gap, and then hopefully there are no safety cars. I think. What are the probabilities of safety cars in Bahrain? Actually, I think it's likely, not that much. I think we have a few people who are going to be going out on ice. Turbo T92, gents warming up their tires because it's about to be like that, guys. I'm anxious, like I'm the one who's going to have takeoff. And I think we've noticed these stars are very, I think stars are very tricky in this new game. Like you have people that have it and you have people that are still struggling with it. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So let's see who's got it in tier one. Let's see who's got it in tier one. Paizo, Jamaican man. Sana Shira. Hey man, this guy's got mad pace, man. I think tier two's looking very healthy there on that raw pace on that hot tire. And the AlphaTauri, the baby Red Bull, fancy, newly signed into Ferrari. Guys, oh baby, oh Baba. I what? We need names, man. Oh, it's Mendre on the side. Is oh baby now a typo? Hey, Mendre. 86er. Very, very, very fast driver, I must say, man. I think I'm looking forward to see. Um, I'm looking forward to see how it. Oh, okay. You have a few DSQs. I think a lot of us still need to figure this out, and then we need to know how it really impacts our starts, because I think we take this starts for granted. So yes, we are live. 5 lads. Oh, okay. I had a bit of a delay. Chain goes off. One. I think Django's got it covered. Django's got it covered. Okay, guys, I quickly want to do position change. We have a fight up front. Max sitting in P2. I think the top three managed to keep it as they were. Oh, we have a bit of a situation. There was no contact there. Max sitting in P2. I think he's gonna want to make those positions now because he's won. The other guys, you don't want. Oh man, there's contact. Tower T92 get contact with Spies over there. 60 spots. I think Tower T92 is the biggest loser up front. And Sunderland Santi lost 3 positions. And the 86er, explain yourself, sir. 8 positions. 8 positions, that's insane, guys. Twitch getting 6. I think that might be something that happened up in the middle pack throughout that start, because this is one hell of a start from him. I think Django's already starting to pull away. No, I think Rapture's fighting this one tooth and nail. Rapture says, let's go. I think Max is gonna wanna be able to make up this time really quickly. Yeah, I think Max is doing as expected. Starting to the inside. I think, does he leave him enough space? Does leave him enough space? That's beautiful driving from the game. Moves down into P2. Wants to take Django right away. He's like, yes, sir. Okay. Side by side into turn 4. Looking really good there. I think Kid K might have had contact. Adiago, no. Nice overtake there by Django. I think Max is gonna wanna make sure that he stays at least within 1 second, or let's just go down the pecking order because now I'm gonna forget these other guys. Rapture's just keeping it together nicely. Tabatina and 2 would want to recover that effort. Nicely done by Sana. Wait, what am I seeing here? Why are these times looking like this? Spizo is looking at fun. Winning. How? Hi. Anyway, 86 and P7. Probably happy with the progress that he's made already right now. Sanalamzan in P8. There's a bit of an oversteer there. Man Ray has left us. Man Ray got DSQ. How? Man Ray. Yo guys, my dad is calling me. Hi man, FY, I'm calling back. Pfizer with the fastest lap. Fong and P9 rounding up. Lucho. I think Spencer, who started off in P. I think I missed why Man Ray got DSQ, guys. I don't know what happened there. Twitch fighting with the neutral then at Alfa Romeo. Is he gonna get DRS? Yes, yeah, and lap 3. Sazi open the DRS. Yes, he opens the rear wing. Rear wing. Looks down the inside. Not gonna improve. Nicely saved. But Tindo's like, yes sir. Yes sir. How? Tindo, come on, let's go. Tindo, let's go. Streezy. King Straw. Not having the best of days. Spencer down in pieces. 14. No. Hardy man. The top I'm seeing bits and pieces of debris down on the track there by 10. Let's go live with the leaders. I think I need to turn off the comments, man. Hardy man, Ray, man. I think we were looking forward to you converting all that pace into race pace and just getting those points, man. Shout out to Django holding it down, but I think Max is not having it. Max should be moving into turn 1. Those mediums are cooked. Medium rare. Oh, Django. Look at no rap. That's just like, they both get DRS there. I think he won't be able to make it straight. Oh, Max is already 1 second ahead, guys. Max is a good opportunity to start pulling away. This is gonna be mad interesting. I think he's capitalizing on that error that Django made. Rather interesting. I think Django does have the ability to just push that pace and break back into DRS, but I think Max with that medium tire is gonna make sure. Making sure. Rapture following him quite closely, sticking into the DRS. Let's see how it goes. Banashira, Tabutina and 2 will be looking to come back. I think he lost the position because from the start, Tabutina and 2 in the Mercedes ended up in P4. So I think he lost that pace to Sanashira. Spies are down in P6, following closely. I think we might have a bit of a trade here. The games are flashing. It's lap 4. Hey, it's not raining, so why is it flashing? I think Max is gone, guys. 133 flash, making sure. Paizo goes down the outside. Guys, the mediums are singing now. Like, Maranor driver to need to speed, Yo, hey, Martin, Quenzo Coloni, man. Hey, Sanalam to get into P5. I hope there was no damage there. I think the AlphaTauri might have taken a bit of a beating. Yeah, that was not the cleanest racing we could see, man. We know this breakaway has been It's been improving, you know. So yeah, Pina. Like the Zulus who say, hey, yeah, Pina. Let's go, Tindo. There's a bit of a mess up front, man. There's a bit of a mess up front. You can capitalize on that. Guys, just look at the time. Okay, there's a few battles here, but Max is flying. 86, yeah? Doesn't look like he's having a good time, man. Doesn't look like he's having a good time. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Wraps up. Hey, Django. Just needs to do damage control because, yeah, nah, Max is flying. He just needs to keep it as close as possible because when the second spin comes, now he's coming in at in the in the medium tire. I think he'll have his say. But big shout out to Max, man. I think Max started in P4. He's having really good race. Really good race. Big shout out to King Rapture for keeping up. Quite interesting. Besides the TED dirty driving, I think we have no DNFs. So far, hey, everyone's gonna have to work for these points. Gonna have to work really hard for the points. So just some bad luck for Mendre, man. And I think we were all looking forward to seeing how the soft would have held together. He might have suffered from the fact that there's no safety car, but I think as viewers and lovers of breakaway racing, we would have loved to see that. But big shout out to him. Apologies for the technical errors. They do happen. It's a part of racing. Let's go. Spicer, better than a snap down there. I think Kit K might not be having the best time. Having to change hard tires early can be very daunting because if you were on a medium tire and then go to the hard, you can just brave it out. Thinking Raptor just, Raptor, guys. Tower T92 keeps losing position. I think he's going to take advantage of that spin by Raptor, make that overtake. He's like a shark. Look at that move. He's gonna have to pick, man. I think Raptor's gonna have to pick. Bad luck for Raptor. And he's on the hard tire, just like I was saying a minute ago, man. Like when you have to pit early on the hard tire, it makes your life a little bit tricky, man, because you see Raptor's moving. Okay. Is he coming to fall on his sword, or is the strategy? Because he doesn't have a way. What's going on? Spencer looking for that final point position down in P11, looking, sniffing at Bonga's like, no ways, man. I didn't come here to add the number. I came here to take over. It's a bit of that curve quite much. Is he still in DRS? Yes, he is. How? Oh my God. Let's go. Uphill. DRS. But you're sitting in front. Let's see Ponga. Ponga's like, nah, bring back my position. Ponga takes to the bad side. Might cost him a tad of a 10th there. Uphill. Very tricky curve here. I think that's Fenty into the point position. The Ferraris are in formation. Is it going to be a story of team orders, or it's going to be that, hey, Dalawa too much, Cliff. Dalawa too much. You take it. There's no giveaway. Spice was in the pit. I think the guys are starting to start a bit of a snap there by. Yeah, no, I think the mediums are starting to tap out. So I just want us to go to the front. To go with the guys in the front and observe. So Max had made it up to 3 seconds, right? But now I think the hard might be in the sweet spot. So which could explain the few mistakes that we're seeing around, because Django's starting to cut the time, so it means the hards are they're sitting on their open. Let's also take a look at Mandre, yeah? Not Mandre, apologies to Mandre. To King Rapture. So he decided to go out on the, hey, Fence was on P8, guys, okay, but the guys did pitch. So he decided to go on the soft tire, right? So Rapture's on the soft tire in P11 right now. 1 lap fresh, and he's following Selby, who's sitting with 7 lap all mediums. For some reason, I have a feeling the guys are starting to suffer on the mediums, and it's too early though, so pretty interesting. I'm seeing the Alpine spies are chasing there. Yeah, and then Max is dropping for Django, man. I think it's too early, guys. Please, I'll just quickly go to the comment section, guys. What's going on? Like, is this where the mediums give out? What are you guys saying? What those the experienced ones? Yeah, the hearts are late now, man. I agree with Crash in the comment section. The hearts are looking. Hey, but the gap, these two pulled away, guys. Eh? They pulled away. Yeah. They pulled away. The Williams and the McLaren, like Tyson would say, the papaya orange McLaren. Go Team McLaren. Must go as long as possible. But what is as long as possible? Like what are we talking? Because hey, these hards are at their sweet spot, man. I think Django's starting to cut two or so, man. 210s or some 310s a lap. So when does Max pitch? When would the ideal time be for him to pitch? Because I don't think you'd want to take your 29 laps in Bahrain, guys. This is tricky. This is really tricky. This is really interesting. Push mediums to 20 laps and then go to soft. They're gonna eat you alive, man. They're gonna eat you alive. On the soft topic, I think let's focus on King Rapture there. He's sitting 4 seconds off Selby Congo, aka Flash by Sanele. My fellow photographer. We think we must just collect information on the soft issue there with King Rapture. Look at how much he's catching that time, but it's not enough. I think by the time he gets the time to 2 seconds or something like that, he could easily start just falling off, you know. King Rapture's okay. He got the fastest lap, so I think that's expected. That's really expected. Django's starting to fall off again. Nah, I think Max is good. Your grid, lap 10 of 29. You have Max still leading the race on his medium tire, 9-lap-old, followed closely by Django, struggling to get into the DRS, and you have Sanashira, who's quite a distance away, so he's got clean air, followed by Tavuti 9-2, man with a really good pace. Struggling to just break into the DRS zone. I think if he does get the DRS zone, a lot can happen. In that Mercedes, Tindo, I think he's made up some really good positions, man. Tindo's in P5. I think you'd want to keep that. Sanele Mzansi in that Red Bull champions, 2-time world champion, like it's 1.5-time world champion. For my cheating scandal, this one and the other thing, but hey, let's not go there, man. They're the champions, Red Bull, with Sanele Mzansi sitting in P6. Twitch, following in that Alfa Romeo, yabo. I forgot his name, tongue-tied. Yeah, another man or another driver, Lewis Hamilton. Fence in P8, second race. I think he missed the other one. I think he'd be happy. I know he's would be uncomfortable sitting up in P8, but still a long race. King Rapture's coaching those times. Hey, King Rapture, I'm shy to say, touch his toe, big boy. Take him a pit, flash him, Sanele. Come on, boy, come on. I don't think he's gonna be able to catch him. I think he must just sit closely. Lap 4, the 4-lap-old stop. I think they're gonna start screaming for dear life anytime now. I think the medium runners might be thinking of the pit window now, you know. 86s in P12 with 3-lap-old mediums. This is gonna be hard for him though, yo. Taking the mediums, you can take them. You can. Like, no one's gonna stop you. But it's gonna be very tricky. Let's see. Let's just see the lines, guys. I'm out of pushing bundles. Let's do that. Let's. I don't know. If Kardiabua come my chance, okay. We're not gonna do that thing now. Let's see. Django's gonna get TRS. Yeah. Back in gear box. Max takes the inside line. Max is flashing. Django's at 16%. Will he be able to keep that battery? We do not know. I think he had a bit of a good takeoff there. He really did. Django's gonna cut it. Let's go. Some interesting racing here, guys. Hey, but Max flies, guys. Max is flying. Great exit by Max. How, guys? Is Max gonna make it another second in a second and a half? Let's go. Django gets DRS uphill. Guys, I say it must be going through. It must be going through Max's head right now. So do I pit? Do I red height? King Strazy fall on his sword. Strazy DNFs. How, Max? What happened? Oh, it's a virtual safety car. Who's this? Who does this advantage? I think it was Max's time to pit anyway. Maybe in a lap or two. This is advantage Max, guys. Django, go on the mediums, yes you can, but you might struggle a little bit towards the end considering how close the fighting was. What does Django do? Django's like, nah, let's go. Let's go. Guys, I think Straw is gonna end up getting a life-changing email, guys, because he's still sitting at 0 points now, you know. That's not good. It's not good. We as Breakaway, we love it when people do their work and have to push, but it's these life-changing emails are going to rid us of drivers. with the way Straw hasn't been having a bad time. I think that email is in the draft, guys. It's time we motivate him so we don't beat him. Bad luck to Straw, man. I think Max is now on the hard tire, Django's on the soft tire, which is tricky, right? We all know Django's going to pull away. The mediums will be able to go towards the end, of course, but I think Max needs to think very long term. Like, he needs to make sure that damage control, make sure he keeps it as close as possible, so that once the medium tire starts falling off, I then hope we are gonna life changing. It's just banter, guys, man. But it can be frustrating. I think the new game, Salty Songo goes on a soft tire, you know, he's like, hey, Scooter, I'm grown. Tower T92 managed to make up these positions since back in P4. 10 though. I think the tier 1 drivers would say that they missed the chatty banter he'd have in the chats. They surely missed that. But hey, man, the tier 2 guys must have a piece of that funness when they're racing. Sunderland's runs in that Red Bull champion. And Spizo, I wonder if he's gonna go to the sewer, because hey, guys, that move was crazy. Hey, how? Which one is this one? Twitch. Oh, Twitch. Spizo didn't pick. Like, nah, my heart's are feeding. My heart's are feeding. Let's go. Spence is in P9. How? Can't even. this Need for Speed behavior and shit. I don't know what's happening. It's safety car. For long life. Like they took you go primary. For long life. King Raptures in P6. Rounding up the points. 86er. He's gonna have something to say about that. Of course he's gonna have something to say about that. But he's sitting there with these 6-lap all mediums. He's like, safety car, track position. Do I take them long? Pick track position. We'll see how that goes. Bomber sitting in P12. Come on, man. Come on, man. Saudi Songo. Like, I. Change. Hot tires. Take them to the end. Makes sense. Come on, Max. Only 2 DNFs. Actually, 1 DNF and a 1 DSQ. Unfortunate technical glitch for Menre. King Squeezy. The reason we're sitting on the safety car, which throws a spanner among the works, man. Like, the Django and next battle is really, really interesting. But not just that. Tao's in now. So now Max is in trouble, right? But he's not really, but he is, right? So he could lose position to Django and Tavo and then hopefully be able to hold with Tinder. And then now you have Sanele Zanzi and Sanashira who will be attacking Tindo in the first couple of laps. So by the time the hard tires do get to that sweet spot, now it's going to be really tricky. And now there's only, then let's see the number. Ooh, but it's only halfway now. Eh? It's 15 laps left. It's 15 laps left, right? We're going to write this one off to the safety car, which has very little degradation. So 14 laps. 14 laps. You have Max sitting. 2 medium runners are going to be attacking him. And then you have Tindo. 2 medium runners are going to be attacking him. Like, this safety car fight is going to be a really interesting one. The only thing we can hope for is for them to keep it clean. Need for Speed behavior. Let's go, Fences. Good luck for King Rapture. I think he'll be looking to move forward. Spizels on the soft tire. In the pit. Hey, this soft tire business, guys. These things are for... This soft tire business, these things are for qualifying. They, in the race, they're like the wet tire, You know, sometimes they're at work, guys. If you feel like you're useless and they're not using you at work and you have a lot of potential and they're not using you to the best of your ability, just remember that F1 has wet tires. There's no way you're more useless than the wet tire in F1. But anyway, guys, my point is the soft tire is very tricky in this new game to go and race, especially if you have 14 laps left. I think it's not the best. Come on, Nicho. Come on, Nicho. Is Nicho Mexican? El Mexicano. And your race leader, Max, on the hot tire. Guys, safety car should be in now. Sorry, man, this new game, the safety car stays out, man. Hey, it stays out. Hey, who's calling now? Okay, I see in the comments you're having chat on the tires. Okay, let's see. Hey, but no, these guys, I don't know what they're saying. I just think I like what they're saying. Mediums will last, but the hards will be better. Yeah, I think, but what about track position? Because imagine the hard guys lose to these 4 guys now is going to be attacking from P6. Fancy. Whatever. This is not a difficult rule, guys. It's not difficult. Oh. Let's go live with Django on the medium tire, following Max. What time is he going to send it? Yeah, Django, that's not allowed. Django, not allowed. Max sends it. He's gone. Let's see the other. Tower team and two's like, I'm coming to the party. Goes on the inside, follows him nicely, taking nice information. Trying to show us like, yeah, I'm a part of this. I'm a part of this. Tindo, he followed him. He followed him. And you know that happens in racing, guys. Rapture's like, "Hey, come on, I Rapture, give people space." I think there was contact there. Okay, I just want to see the battle up front. Battle up front is now in P4. Yo, mad interesting up front. Red Bull coming for them. Nah, this is mad interesting. I think there's quite space. It's sitting in P5. I know he'll be happy about that. I think if he manages to keep it, if he manages to keep this position for a couple of laps, it's advantage central because somewhat at lap 25, the hard tires are going to be mad nicely. Come on, Taviti Man 2. No DRS, I think, until lap 18. That's incorrected. These things are very tricky to count exactly which one and not which one. Django! Making sure it's just sitting there. If he stretches his hand long enough, he can touch Max's helmet. But he goes in, goes down the inside, takes that position. Side by side. Max is like, I know.